Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about cementum. So let's start the topic with introduction. Cementum is a vital dental tissue that covers the root of a tooth, anchoring it firmly to the jawbone through the periodontal ligament. It is often overlooked compared to enamel and dentine, yet it plays a crucial role in maintaining tooth stability and supporting overall oral health. Unlike enamel, cementum can regenerate, making it unique in its ability to adapt to environmental changes and dental wear. Now let's talk about composition of cementum. Cementum is mineralized connective tissue composed primarily of calcium hydroxybutyrate, that is 45 to 50% of that cementum, and the same mineral found in enamel and dentine but in lower quantities is there in cementum. Second, in cementum we have collagen fibers and protein, that is about 50 to 55% of cementum, and these collagen fibers and protein provides flexibility and structural integrity. Next we have is water, that is about 10 to 15% of cementum, and it helps maintain tissue hydration and nutrient exchange. This composition makes cementum softer than enamel because of the less calcium hydroxybutyrate, but resilient enough to protect the tooth root and assist in tooth attachment. Now let's talk about the structure of cementum. Cementum is classified into two main types based on its cellular composition. So the cellular cementum and the acellular cementum. Cellular cementum is found at the apex of the tooth root. This type contains living cells called cementocytes that enable regeneration and adaptation. It thickens over time in response to pressure or stress. While acellular cementum covers the upper portion of the root near the crown, it lacks living cells and provides strong anchorage for the periodontal ligament fibers. Now let's talk about microscopic structure of cementum. Cementum consists of multiple layers of mineralized tissue with embedded collagen fibers, and they also have Shorby's fiber which originate from periodontal ligament and penetrate into the cementum to firmly attach the tooth to the alveolar bone. Now let's talk about the functions of cementum. Cementum plays several essential roles in maintaining dental health. The first role is to stability, as it serves as an attachment site for periodontal ligaments securing the tooth within the jawbone. Second function is protection of root dentine. Unlike enamel, which protects the crown, cementum safeguards the root dentine from external damage and bacterial invasion. The third function is adaptive growth, as cementum thickens over time in response to forces like chewing or grinding, helping to compensate for natural wear. And the next function is regeneration and repair, as unlike enamel which cannot regenerate, cementum has the ability to repair minor damage, although it does not does this at slow rate, but it does regenerate and repair. So now let's talk about cementogenesis. Cementum formation, that is known as cementogenesis, occurs during tooth development and continues throughout the life. This process is mediated by specialized cells that are called cementoblasts, which secrete cementum matrix that later mineralize. And the stage of cementogenesis include pre-functional stage, that is when cementoblasts deposit an organic matrix which provides structural foundation for mineralization. And the next stage is functional stage, when the cementum continues to develop as tooth is subjected to chewing forces, allowing it to adapt and grow. And the next phase is maturation stage, when the cementum mineralizes and incorporates periodontal fibers, thus solidifying the attachments between the tooth and surrounding tissue. Now let's talk about factors that affect cementum health. Several factors can influence the condition of cementum, leading to its deterioration or strengthening. They may include external factors that may be periodontal disease or gum disease, as bacterial infection can degrade cementum, weakening the tooth attachment to the jawbone. It may be the tooth trauma and grinding, that is also called as bruxism, and excessive force can wear down cementum, exposing root dentine and increasing sensitivity. And improper oral hygiene can also influence cementum health, as plaque and tartar buildup can lead to cementum erosion, and aging, that is natural wear, may result in thinner cementum over time. Further talking about factors affecting cementum health, we have systemic and genetic influences on cementum health, like vitamin D deficiency that can reduce calcium absorption, thus weakening cementum mineralization. and hormonal changes that may be conditions like osteoporosis that can affect cementum density, and genetic disorders that are some congenital conditions that impact cementum formation leading to weakened tooth attachment. Now let's talk about how can we do the cementum care. To ensure cementum remains healthy and functions effectively, individuals should follow these maintenance practices, and these practices include oral hygiene that include regular brushing and flossing as it removes plaque and prevent bacterial accumulation on the cementum surface, and also using gentle techniques of brushing, that is avoiding brushing aggressively as harsh movement can wear down cementum, and applying antimicrobial mouthwash that help protect against infection that could compromise cementum integrity. For further cementum care, we can do some dietary recommendations that may be calcium-rich food that are dairy products, leafy green, and nuts promote strong cementum formation. And vitamin C intake that is essential for collagen production, which supports cementum and periodontal ligament health. And hydration, as drinking water maintain optimal saliva production, aiding in cementum remineralization. Further talking with cementum care, we can do some professional dental care that may include routine dental checkup. That is, it enables early detection of cementum loss or periodontal disease. Thus, early detection can prevent the cementum problems or cementum diseases. Second, we can do scaling and root planning that removes plaque and tartar from the root surface, preserving cementum health. And we can also do periodontal treatment in professional dental care as it strengthens cementum attachment if weakened by disease or trauma. Now let's talk about the conclusion of this lecture video. Cementum plays a crucial role in ensuring tooth stability, protecting the root, and supporting the periodontal ligament. Though not as mineralized as enamel, its ability to regenerate makes it an essential component of dental health. Proper oral care, a nutrient-rich diet, and a professional dental maintenance are vital for preserving cementum integrity and ensuring lifelong tooth stability. And this was all about cementum. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching.